just been to the GTI Fan Fest at Wolfsburg.
Correct, yes.
Welcome to Dubsta TV. For those of you who don't know, Wolfsburg is the factory where the Volkswagen Golf is made and has been the home of Volkswagen forever.
Since time began.
And they have organised the GTI Fan Fest, organised for fans of the Volkswagen Golf GTI from all around the world to congregate at the factory in Wolfsburg. Chandrin was lucky enough to be there. Thank you for joining us.
Thank you for having me, Ryan.
Can you start with your first impressions?
So this is the inaugural GTI Fan Fest run by Volkswagen AG, which replaces Wörthersee. So as you know, I've been to Wörthersee plenty of times.
Which is the event, or was the event.
So the last time I went was in 2019 and I took my Club Sport S number 103 and my edition 35.
Perhaps you can share some of your first impressions.
I'll tell you what, there's nothing like driving your Volkswagen to its birthplace in Wolfsburg.
How many Golfs were there on the road?
There were many packets of convoys on the Autobahn. If you just geek out on the vehicle, there were Golf G60 rallies, there were G60 Limited, the Mark II, 71 of them made. There were plenty of Club Sports, but only a few Club Sport S's.
Okay, you're rolling in.
Yes, so the actual event was held at the Volkswagen Arena, which is the home of VfL Wolfsburg, which is the Bundesliga football team owned by Volkswagen AG.
Perhaps you could help these guys understand the scale.
Okay, so to put it in context, if you're looking at size or area, you could fit either Monaco, the Principality of Monaco, or all of Gibraltar in that area and have some area left over. It has a test track 10 kilometers away, which used to be on the old East German, West German border, so it's a no-fly zone. No one could take spy shots of their prototypes. It's a very impressive concern.
I feel like I might have to be there next year.
Ryan, we got to go.
If you could pick 5 standout highlight.
This is a bit of a tough one. There was a beautiful bronze Mark I Golf, chrome bumpers, fully kitted out in BBS. It had actually centre hubs, so it didn't have...
I saw the BBS torque wrench.
Yeah. Massive thing. It was like proper BBS motorsport.
That's the bit of kit you want, isn't it?
So, you know, for nostalgic sake, I would say put that as number 1. Number 2, there was a Mark II Golf JP Performance. I think it was designed by a UK guy, Kaiser. So forgive me if I've got your name wrong.
The Kaiser. Is it the black carbon wide body?
Yes.
Yeah. The Kaiser.
Is it Kaiser?
Yeah.
Okay, so this Golf is absolutely amazing. It's a rear mid-engined Mark II Golf.
It's a beast.
That's been to the gym and then some.
Absolutely. How many are we up to?
That's 2.
You've got 3 left.
All right, so Porsches in my eyes of Volkswagens. So there was a RSR 964 RSR in pink. Now I'm not usually a fan of pink, but this one was on point, and it had all the sort of motorsport extras. So whoever ordered that from knew what they were doing, and obviously it may have. I don't know the history of the vehicle.
Amazing looking car.
Yeah, but it's absolutely beautiful. And then number 4, I would say, was in the R stand, the Volkswagen Touareg.
Okay.
W12.
Ah, now that's a rare beast.
Yes, so you got these.
You've also had a relationship with that as well, haven't you, in the past?
Yeah. So it was a Mark I that was run and owned by an outfit from Dortmund, Hall 77. Forgive me if I pronounced this wrong. And they had this Mark I on their dyno, and it was a serious piece of kit.
Top spot. What's got the top spot?
Oh, would be the the Kaiser Golf JP.
Okay. What about highlights from the actual event itself? Like experiences that you will treasure forever. What? Give us another 5.
Oh man, there's so much to do. So you could geek around on the cars, being the held at the Volkswagen Arena. You could go on the stadium tour, which was also quite impressive. The boys also enjoyed being coached by VfL Wolfsburg coaches.
Yeah, that's pretty cool, isn't it?
They went for that. But the thing that stand out for me was going on stage with my Edition 35, being interviewed by Benny Leuchter, who's the gentleman that took the Club Sport S around the Nürburgring and set the front-wheel drive world record.
So you've been to the Autostadt before as well, haven't you? So
Yes.
that probably is not quite as shiny for you as for someone who's going there first time.
So obviously with the GTI Fan Fest going on, it's also this year, it's 50 years of golf. So in the Autostadt, they had a sort of a celebration for the Volkswagen Golf. And in there was an old friend, the W12 GTI 650.
I think we've done a little clip on that before as well, haven't
Yes,
we? We might
yeah.
revisit that if people are interested in seeing a bit more about the W12 650. And I believe you also met the head of design of Volkswagen.
Yes, so Andy Mint, who's the head of Volkswagen Design, a lovely gentleman, had a impromptu conversation with him. He was coming off the stage, I was at the back of the stage, and I just said hello and we struck up a conversation. He's basically harnessing all the signature core features that we all love about Volkswagen. He understands the need to modernize the brand, and he's going to take those signatures forward.
How did visiting the GTI Fan Fest compare to Wörthersee?
Well, it's a very good question, Ryan. I think if you're going to hold a car festival, there's no better place than at the factory grounds.
Well, when you've got such an impressive factory with lots of things to do, then I would tend to agree. However, scenery at Wörthersee and the journey to Wörthersee must be something more spectacular, surely.
You're not going to beat that. But if you think about how long that journey is to Austria, you'd be thankful for a relatively shorter journey to Wolfsburg.
Summing all that up, what would you say was the most outstanding thing of the whole experience?
You could actually talk to the people that run the company. So I was able to speak to, as I said earlier, Andy Mint. I was also able to speak to Benny Leuchter. So not only did I speak to him on stage on the Friday, I met up with him again on the Saturday and spoke with him because we both share a common passion for the Club Sport S. He's got number 000 that was given to him by Volkswagen.
How about the big procession? You haven't mentioned the big procession.
No, I haven't, no, but glad you did. On the Sunday, as the Fan Fest ended, drivers were allowed to congregate in the staff car park, which is probably the size of Wales. And then there was a procession basically through the factory grounds. It all marked out.
So how many cars were in this procession?
Between 750 to 1,000.
Wow. All Golfs.
All Golfs, all Volkswagens.
From the vibrant displays to the insightful factory tour, the GTI Fan Fest at Wolfsburg looks like it really was an event to remember.
If you have the opportunity, you should go next year because they will hold it next year.
So we hope that you enjoyed hearing about Chandrin's experience. Thank you, Chandrin, for sharing your journey with us. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to give it a thumbs up, like, comment, subscribe. Until next time, see you for now.
See you.